Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Miss V here today. How y'all doing today? In this video, I want to talk to y'all about what do you do when you're faced with a setback. What do you do when things don't go as planned? And these things that I'm going to mention are for those who believe in Jesus Christ. These are the things that you do. For those who are non-believers, what I need you to do is to believe. That's all I can tell you. I need you to try Jesus for those non-believers. So this video is basically for the believers. Number one, what do you do when you face setbacks? Number one, trust that God knows what's best for you. Even though we have our life all planned out, you know, what we want to do. But the thing about it is, ask yourself, did you even consult with God as to what plans he had for your life for that situation? That's what I had to tell myself. I mean, like when I had a setback, I was like, I understood it in the sense that I didn't even consult God before even making the decision. I made the decision. This is what I wanted. But I didn't even consult him as to what will he has for my life. So I had to think of it in that sense. That way I was able to get over the setback. We have to pray and ask him to show us, you know, what his plans is for our life. We have all these different plans. I want to do this. I want to be married by 30. I want to have 2 kids by 35. I want to be finished with my degree by 40. But we didn't even ask him, did he want us to go to college? I mean, did we ask him? Or these just our plans? So I'm just talking to you from my experience that we need to seek him first. Seek him first and he'll guide you. And he'll give you all the tools you need, you know, to get your life on the right track. So that's what you do when you're faced with a setback like me. These are just my opinions. Usually, if you faced with a setback that is not in line with, you know, with what God has planned for your life, then, you know, it's probably best. That's just my opinion, and just from reading the word, you know, because he knows what's best. He knows what's ahead of us. We don't know what's ahead of us. We just know what we want to do. So what I'm saying is, seek God first when we start making all these different plans for our life. That's what we should do. And how to deal with those setbacks is just realize that, especially if you know you didn't seek God first, just realize that it's probably best. We may not think it's best because we just going by what we see with the human eyes, but he knows what's best. Because I can think of so many situations that I thought were bad and they ended up for my good. So that's what I'm talking to you about, from experience. So seek him first. And number 2 is just pray and just ask him to guide you. You know, because even though whatever his plan for your life may be good for you in the end, I'm just going to keep it real. You still may need some help dealing with it as far as going through it. Even though you know God has your best interest at heart, you still may need him to help you through the situation. Like, for example, I'm going to give you an example for someone who may not understand exactly what I'm saying. Like, when my oldest daughter had a heart attack, and before she had the heart attack, she had to move back in with me. I didn't want her to move back in with me because I still wanted my space. You know, you know how we get selfish sometimes. I still wanted my space. But God fixed it where she had to move back in with me financially because he knew the future. I mean, he knew what was down the road. So I had to pray and ask him to help me to be able to deal with her having to move back home with 2 kids. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying when I say you may have to ask God to help you to deal with whatever the situation is. Even though I knew in the end he was going to work it out, but still, from the end until where I am now, I'm gonna need some help in between there until I get to the end. See what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not a super saint. I'm not a superwoman. I mean, I have feelings too. I have emotions too. So I just need God to help me through this stuff. So that's what I came on here to tell some of y'all, because somebody need to hear this today. Somebody need to hear this. Somebody just had a setback that they don't understand. And they watching Miss V video. And Miss V is here to tell you that just ask him to help you. God will help you through your ordeal. Yes, he will. Yes. Because depending on the situation, you gonna need the help to keep your sanity. Because some of these situations in life, if you're not grounded, got a good foundation, a good relationship with God, you will need some help. Some psychiatric help, really, for some of these situations. Let's just be real. And for the ones who do have mental illnesses or mental disease and have to see a psychiatrist, I'm not talking lightly of that, because there are some people that do need some help. And it's only by the ones of us who don't need help, it's only by the grace of God that we don't need help. Because to me, if you care about people, if you got some loved ones and you see stuff people going through, and I can't see you not being close to a nervous breakdown sometimes. You know, like if you just really been through some stuff. So unless you got that foundation and constantly praying, like the old folks, you say, stay prayed up, Nick. That's a true statement now. Now, that's one true statement I stand by. Stay prayed up. Yes, that's true. That's not to say that the ones that have to, take medicine or see a psychiatrist don't stay prayed up. But I'm just saying the ones who do not, it's only by the grace of God. It's not because you so strong. I know y'all think y'all strong. Y'all can handle everything. No, that's not why you hadn't lost your mind. It's by the grace of God that you hadn't lost your mind, baby. I'm telling you. Because I have seen some stuff in my 47 years and I'll be like, what day is it? Oh, okay. Bring myself back. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff I talk about, some stuff I'm take to the grave, but I'm just saying in general, I've seen and been through some stuff that I be like, okay. So my name is Veronica. Had a moment. Didn't even know what my name was and where I was or nothing. I've been through some stuff like that. I'm for real. I ain't come on here for no pity party, because Miss V don't do pity, baby. I don't do pity parties. I just, whatever I go through it how I go through it. And when I get through going through it, I get up and just move forward. But that don't necessarily mean that I'm so strong, but that's just how I deal with stuff. And so now how I deal with stuff now is I come on here and encourage some of y'all. But anyway, that's what I came on here to tell y'all. When you have a setback, when you are faced with a setback, but not 100%, not all the time, but most of the time, if it was a setback, it probably was for your best interest a lot of the time. And what prompted this video? Let me tell you what prompted this video. If you've been following Miss V, you're going to hear this, so you might as well just get ready. You know Miss V and her husband's on the debt-free journey, so I had this plan, had everything all planned out. I did the opposite. No, I did consult God. Yeah, I consulted God before we started this journey or whatever. The Bible speaks of, being debt-free and not being a slave to the lender and all that stuff. So I know he is approving of us getting out of debt. So we be generous on all occasions, so we won't be no hypocrite. Keep saying that, what is that we say at church? What you call it? Decree that we say at church, so I can be generous on all occasions. All of my mortgages and all my bills are paid on time. We say all that. Me and my husband tired of saying that. We want that stuff to come to life. So we tired of that, so we're going to do something about it. So anyway, what prompted this video is we were saving up. We hadn't actually started the debt-free journey, not as far as paying extra on our debt. We still in the preliminary stages of it, where we trying to save up money for a transmission for our little Tahoe that that's paid for. And so we were going to get that fixed in case one of our other vehicles that we drive, because both of us get commute to work. So we go out there at 5 o'clock in the morning and cut on crank. You know, like my husband, he can't give a 3 points on his job. He ain't got time to be calling in. He needs to get in the car and get on up the road. He'll pay some of these bills. And so do I. So we don't have, who gonna call at 5 o'clock in the morning? I mean, even if you call roadside service, I mean, what they can't do nothing. But anyway, so I came up with the idea to go ahead and save up the money to get the Tahoe fixed. That way, if we go out there and when our vehicles don't crank, we just get another vehicle go to work and worry about getting that vehicle fixed later. Okay, came up with that bright idea. Guess what? Had most of the money. Well, had enough of the money to go on, put it in the shop and get ready to let them put the transmission in, and get what happened. My husband's truck need to be fixed. Got an oil leak. So that's the setback. So that's what prompted this video. But then again, maybe the Lord don't want us to get the Tahoe fixed. I don't know. But anyway, I just know we had to get his truck fixed. So now we got to start over. Well, not start over, but start where we left from, saving up the money for the Tahoe. That's just an example of one of the setbacks. So that's why I came on here to encourage y'all. So let's recap. So what we going to do when we focus with a setback? Realize that God knows best. And number 2, pray to God to help us get through our setback or whatever the situation is. So, see, we trying to keep our peace of mind while we going through this thing called life. So that's what Miss V on here to help y'all keep y'all peace of mind, because I'm sure glad I still got mine. But a couple times I wonder, I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I'm just saying. But anyway, it's only by the grace of God. It ain't nothing I did, baby. It's only because of him that I know that today is Thursday, October the 11th, 2018. And that I have 2 children. That I can move my arms and my legs and all this good stuff. And I can hit this play button and encourage y'all. It's only the grace of God. It's only because of him, I'm telling you. It ain't nothing Miss V did. Nothing. I can't even wake myself up in the morning. So how can I do something? But anyway, that's it. I just came on here to encourage y'all. I came on here to encourage y'all during my setback. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my part. All I can do is my part in this big old world. Big old world. All I can do is my part. So this Miss V doing her part, encouraging y'all about these setbacks for the believers. And for the non-believers, I need you to believe. That's it. That's all I need y'all to do. Just believe. So anyway, this is Miss V. I'm going to continue to show you love and encourage you. And I'm going to always help you save on some of the things you need to get some of the things you want. Thank you and have a nice day.